Hello and welcome back to Heiser Media's tournament coverage of the 25th anniversary Las Vegas Challenge presented by Innova. This is our throwback coverage of the 2024 Las Vegas Challenge. I'm Emily, joined by Nathan.
Guess who's back again. Nathan and Emily are back. Tell a friend. We had a great front nine. Sofia Donnecke, 6 down through 9. Unbelievable round she's got going so far. Lykke Lorentzen, not too bad herself, 4 down, but somehow lost 2 strokes. So what can you do? Taking a look at the yeah, exactly. Lisa Fakis, she's got a 5 down going, looking nice. Not on our card, she's on the chase card. The one thing to keep in mind looking at this leaderboard is we are going to cut down to the top 8 players after this round to move on to the final 18 holes in round 4 tomorrow.
Hole 10, par 3, 330 feet. We do have the OB cart path behind the green, as well as the players are teeing off from an OB area, so they have to get safe, try to get that birdie.
Yeah, just a nice stable disc, throw it straight, let it finish. Sofia, she is on an absolute heater right now, so we'll see if she can keep it going, and
I would say yes.
That's a good start.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Step in the right direction for sure. Maria's had a bit of a roller coaster round, some putting woes here and there, but a strong finish to the front 9. She's got a couple birdies going, so one more here gets her back to even par, and then we'll see if she can keep climbing in the right direction. This one looks a little right. Yeah, it didn't quite get the skip, so long putt for her.
We're bringing you this throwback coverage throughout the month of February, so you can look at this beautiful, warm Las Vegas weather and get nice and toasty.
I was literally just thinking the same thing. I was like, it looks so nice
I
there.
know.
I would love to be in 70-degree Las Vegas.
You can almost feel the sun. Degrees. It might be 4 degrees outside, but
yeah, exactly. I need some secondhand sun right now for real. Lykke Lorentzen, very strong front 9 for her, 4 under par. This one is looking good. Just needs a little fade. She's asking for it.
That's fine.
Yeah, she got it.
Good little layup there from Cat. Calls one of those soft bids.
Yes,
just
a soft bid.
Land flat. If it goes in, great. This is not a soft bid, but stay safe.
Big putt for Lykke here. Don't want to lose another stroke. And yeah, she's got it. She's got it all day. Those 30-footers has been her moneymaker this tournament so far.
30 plus feet, I'd say.
Yeah, 30 to 40, really. Yeah, you're right. It's been that like circle's edge, just outside circle type putts that she has really picked up a lot of strokes on the field. Whereas Sofia's just been picking up strokes by throwing the frisbee way better than everybody else off the tee. Not that her putting is bad. She's made a lot of good putts too, but her tee to green stats have to be just off the charts for this tournament so far.
Yeah, when you don't have to putt.
That's ideal.
Hole 11, we have a par 3, 308 feet here with this kidney bean in front of the basket of a hazard. Players can lay up right in front of this and just play for par, or just try to send it and go for it. And if they land in that hazard, they'd be putting for par.
What do you like on this hole? What's your preferred play, Emily?
At this point in the tournament, especially for this card, I'm saying go for it.
Okay, you think just like park it, go for it, or like what Sofia did over there on the right?
Definitely have to ace it, go for it.
Okay,
but...
just try to pan it. Okay, I like it.
I mean, I like the play. Aiming at that tree right there, this was a little bit wide, but aiming at that tree and just trusting the disc. If you land on the front side of that sand trap, unfortunately, Lykke does leak into it. Landing on the front side of the sand trap, though, it leaves you a pretty short putt.
Yeah, I like it. We'll see if they can execute. This looks good for Maria. kind of doing what you said, playing around the backside. She's got that. That's very scary 35-footer though, right? Because she's looking uphill at the basket. If you airball it, the disc goes into the hazard 100% of the time. So
That's a stat that cannot be fact checked. It
nope,
is 100% of the time.
it is true. It is 100% fact, and it is 100% true. So this is like a you have to lay it up kind of thing, which is that's fine. It's a hard hole, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, this course, I think, plays to this strategic approach a lot, right? So the placement shots, testing those up shots with a touchy approach to the basket. I think that's what this course really is defined by.
Oh, you were talking about the safe. The safe. Okay, that one didn't roll too far, I don't think. But that's the danger of the safe bid is like when you hit metal, it's worse than if you airball.
Mm-hmm.
Especially on a hole like this. And she's got a headwind for this putt too. It doesn't make it any easier. Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah, just one birdie on the day on this one. Now that Lucky is putting for par from the hazard. Carolina Reaper Halstead with 2, only one in the field. Well done. Hole 11 did.
Reaper.
Yep, did play as the second hardest hole on the course. Oh man, the wind's picking up again. I feel like we had a nice little lull for a couple holes.
This was what I was talking about as far as the going for it play. However, that wind did pick up quite a bit.
Yeah, we're about to find out if it's a good idea or not. If she makes this putt. Okay, it was a good play.
What can I say?
It was a good play. You made a good choice. Emily is available to be hired as a caddy.
I am open for consulting.
Slide into the DMs of @World's Strongest Disc Golfer on Instagram, and you'll be good to go. Par frame is good here. That for a hole that averages 3.45. I mean,
we haven't had a lot of
every single one of these players would take that.
Hole 12, par 3, 247 feet. It's short, but it's got an interesting shape. So the safe part on this hole is basically where the dirt is. So we have that hard pan. It's really just a straight shot, but it feels much harder than that.
Yeah, the players had a lot of difficulty with this hole in round 1. We saw a lot of forehands get overturned and land in the grass and then not make it out because it's quite grabby. So the forehand is definitely the play if you've got it. Sofia threw it perfectly there. But if you overturn the forehand and burn it into the ground, you are not going to get back in bounds. So the miss is fade out early right. And or if you fade out at the right time right, you just park it.
Yeah, some good adjustments to this hole. We'll see what the backhand does.
Yeah, touchy backhand for Maria. Just got to make sure you get it drifting the whole way. And this looks good.
That'll do. I think we have some matching throw Joe dies down there.
Cute, very cute. I wonder if they planned that. Probably not. Catrina, last one to go. This one's a little higher, but that's probably a good thing because keeps it well above the OB. Just as a result, she's now stuck under this weird little dangly tree.
Oof. That one looked good, but unfortunately came up short. Some short birdie putts here from the rest of the card.
Yeah, these all should just be tap-ins. Hole 12. Averaged middle of the pack. Wait, am I seeing this right? We had an ace? Michelle Sagboy with the 1 on hole 12. We had 2 aces this round. That is crazy.
And we
Good
didn't
for
get
her.
to see him. Congratulations. That's a great ace.
Wow, maybe one of these days we'll get an ace on coverage. But today's not that day. Oh, well, and the round's not over yet. Round's not over.
This is fair. All right, we have our leaderboard check-in as we see Sofia still leading the pack here, with Lisa sneaking up. She's having a great round, pushed her up into third place. Hole 13, par 3, 387 feet. The cart path on this hole is inbounds, so players are really just considering the green here. So trying to either get left or right of that large tree and have a putt that's open.
Yeah, this hole very similar to hole, I think was it hole 5 on the front 9? The par 3 on the longer side, not too many inside the circle looks, so Sofia actually going too far. Not a issue you see often on this one.
Must be nice. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
must
It's
be
a great
nice,
shot.
exactly. But this is a more common result. You see players fading out early, kind of skipping over the cart path and having this awkward putt on the hill, which doesn't really give you much because there is that one tree in the way. So a lot of pars if you end up over there, but if you can keep the disc wide enough and get the right cart path skip, you can give yourself a look. This one might play. Oh yeah, that'll definitely play.
Nice shot there. We've seen Kat using this Hades a lot throughout this round.
See if it fades out. Not quite. So she's going to be over there by the cart path. That's all inbounds. So
that's just fine. Looks scary. Cart paths usually in this course are danger zone, but
yeah, not on this one. So long look for Donnecke, unable to knock it down. We're gonna have a couple of these long circle 2 putts coming up. Lucky's got one as well. I don't even know if she can. She really has a look here.
oh. She makes a look no matter where she is. If it's 50 plus feet, she's looking at it.
Yeah, that was a good effort off the band. Cat a little off as well. So nobody able to connect on the long birdie looks. Short birdie look for Oliva. Looking to get herself under par for the first time today. Nicely done.
Great birdie.
She's got a great back 9 going. Since hole 8, she's been really cruising. Throwing the disc very well off the tee, making those putts. Staying safe. All the keys to a good round.
Our card all tried to match today. We're all wearing similar outfits besides Sofia.
It's funny.
Lots of dark blackened skirts. Hole 14, par 3, 258 feet. The real danger here is, once again, these 3 hazards. So, do we play straight for it? Or do you play the par shot and lay up right in front?
This is the one. If we're going to get an ace today, somebody's going to ring this one up. So, let's see.
This has got to get back. There is a golf green over there, OB. She does get around it. And that is safe. So she'll be just outside the circle, but putting straight at the hazard.
Yeah, the rocks are a good place to land on this one. Yeah, like you said, they're all in bounds. So if you just blast one past the basket, take your comebacker, it's a good result. This one's got a chance.
Ooh, she tried. She tried.
I very much appreciate the effort, Sofia. And look at that, 20 feet away. So great shot. This one needs to get up. Oh, that was fun. She kind of like split the 2 bunkers, skipped right between them. Good result as well for Lorentzen.
The last chance for the ace.
Oh, this looks like it's short.
Yeah.
Gonna find the bunker, unfortunately. Short par putt. Well, maybe not that short. Might be like 25. Scary putt for Maria.
Okay. Stay
Good
safe.
miss. Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of an awkward spot too, because if you hit metal, you can fall right back into the other bunker pretty easily.
Yeah. Cat's gotta either make this one or stay close. Yeah, just off the cage again.
Good result though.
So tough bogey for her. This round for Catrina has felt a lot like what we saw from her on this course in round one, where she's had a lot of those long looks from like 50, 60 feet that she's kind of given those safe bids to. And it's just a hard way to score out here because you're just not going to make that many long putts on these tough greens. So a lot of pars for Cat today, just hasn't really been able to get it going. Sofia got herself a 20-footer for birdie here. Keeps the hot round going. She's now up to 9 under par through 14 holes.
Not too shabby. Yeah, great job there. And like you said, she's been parked a lot, so we haven't seen her putt too much. But when she does putt, it's also just as good as her drives.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Lucky's keeping pace. Like, she has a good round going, too. This will put her at 7. Bogey free through 14 holes. That's can't ask for much better. But, yeah, Sofia just is on an absolute heater so far. So not much you can do to catch someone that is throwing the disc off the tee about as well as you can.
All right, heading over into hole 15, we have a 274-foot par 3. Not too much to worry about here. We do have OB beyond the basket as well as the OB cart path on the left-hand side.
Yeah, this is one you gotta give yourself a look at. Not too much in the way. Just hang it out wide, let the stability bring the disc back in, just like that.
This is a little short, but it'll be an open putt for her.
Yeah, that's in her range. We've seen her make about a dozen of those so far this tournament, so
range.
Would not be surprised. She knocks it down, but we'll see.
This is going to be a little bit short. Didn't quite get the height she wanted there.
That one's a little too straight. So yeah, no, I mean, other than Sofia, not really anybody that close on this one, which is surprising because it is the 4th easiest hole on the course. So we're going to need some long putts for a little redemption on the card here. Cat up first. It's probably just a layup from 70 feet. Maria, we'll see. I don't even know if she has the ceiling to work with here. Not sure how much that branch is in the way. Yeah, tickled it just a bit.
Yeah, a good bid, but and the wind is down now, so players are wanting to take advantage as we see Lykke get her. We need to see her circle 2 stats here.
Yeah, it's hard to tell if some of these are like just inside or just outside, but for sure she is keeping herself in this thing by making long putt after long putt after long putt, and now this is definitely a 2-woman race with at least on this card, a 10-stroke separation between Lykke, Sofia, and the rest of the field.
I mean, look at their scorecards. Flawless.
Yeah. And yeah, like, people, when you're watching this, remind yourself that, like, there's like 4 holes on this course that 1 or fewer people have birdied on the round. So, like, there are a bunch of holes that people are basically playing for par, and Sofia is still 10 under through 15. She's 5 off the pace with 4 holes that you basically have to play for par. I rest my case.
Hole 16, we do have a par 5, longer hole, but we have this OB to the right, we have OB to the left, and we do have an OB golf green as well. Will we see an eagle? I think we saw.
We got to get at least one, right?
I think we had Lykke on round 1, so let's give a repeat to that. It's looking a little bit turned, but still getting good distance. Stays safe there.
Yeah, she didn't burn it over or anything. Still, yeah, it's like you said, still a good flight, and there's plenty of space over there, so she'll be fine. Um, just has to go wide around the tree for her upshot. This needs to sit,
No, come back, come back. Ugh.
but it does not. So tough out of bounds there for Lorentzen. Still could birdie if she gets up and down from there, because it is a par 5, but that was inches away from being in a great spot.
These poor birds are very
These birds
confused.
just move from one landing zone to the other landing zone, just continuously in the way.
Certainly, this is better.
Yeah. And that is looking like a good shot from Cat. Plenty of space over there. Gets a nice full flight. So 3 players in position to still grab the 3 here. Sofia's going to be up first. She's out wide to the right. Going to want to play this over the golf green around the tree. Get a skip into the green.
Kind of like that.
Kind of like that. Actually goes a bit deep. So 40-foot comebacker for her. A little bit low for Lorentzen, so that's going to be probably just a pitch up from there. She's probably still about 80 feet out.
Yep, but still a par since it's a par 5.
It's looking good from Cat.
If it can settle.
Oh my gosh, that thing also going to be deep. She's 30 long as well. Tough to stick this one close. It's on a little bit of a slope. There's a tree by it. Fast green. But Maria had a great drive, so she's going mid-range, standstill into the green. And yeah, slides it up nicely.
Yep. That's how you do it. And she's just taking that layup. Smart move there. It's hard to tell from the angle, but there's a lot of elevation with this that can cross some rollaways, as we see Donnecke just coming up short. That was her eagle, right?
That was for her eagle. That was Cat's eagle as well, just a bit low. So Maria's still in position, though. She got this 15-footer for her 3. She gets it. Great back 9 going for Maria Oliva. Fighting back into this thing, trying to stay on that lead card for the final round.
Yeah, she usually cleaned it up and pushing hard.
We did have one other eagle on this hole, Lisa Fakis with the 3. She's also in the mix, trying to fight for a lead card spot on the final day. We'll see. We'll see with a couple left how the leaderboard shakes out. If the card goes 4 under, is it still a star frame?
Sure. Yes, I hereby conclude. Yes.
I don't make a stance either way. Don't yell at me in the comments.
All right, hole 17. We have a par 3, 333 feet. We have these low-hanging branches here around the green that can make for some tricky putts, as well as an OB cart path that runs along the left-hand side of the fairway.
Yep, just another straight to finish shot. If you've got a nice little stable to straight fairway driver or slower distance driver, like a 10, 11 speed disc that you like, perfect for like every single one of these holes.
And this is a blind shot too for our players from the tee.
Yep, can't see much. The basket's kind of hidden back there, but find your tree in the distance that you like to aim for, and hope that your practice works out. 3 good shots so far. They all came up a little bit short. We'll see what kind of putts they're looking at, but nobody super close so far.
Once again, we have the Las Vegas feature of just in the way shrubbery. Oh
Ooh.
no. She finds OB again, unfortunately, with her upshot.
That one might be costly.
Yeah.
That's when you don't want to leak long, especially on this hole. Find the out of bounds, pick up a bogey. This is not what you want, but that is what you want. Great birdie from Cat, keeping her pushing ahead, trying to finish strong. 16, 17, she got him. See if she can get 18, finish with a turkey. Keep herself in the hunt.
Good putt there from Maria for her birdie.
Yeah, what a round.
Yeah.
Maria's round has been so impressive. After that, she had a 4 putt on hole. I don't even know what hole was that.
One of the early holes.
Yeah, like hole 4, double bogey. At that point, she was 3 over par through 4 holes, and now she's back to, very much in the mix at 4 down for the round.
Love to see it. Heading over into hole 18. It is a par 3 at 301 feet. Plays as an island, so players have to clear that cart path, and then there's a roped OB as well on the far side of the fairway. If they don't make it, they're going to the drop zone.
Yeah, and it's a weird island because of the bushy stuff. I don't even know what these things are, but like on the right side of the green are so thick and so tall that if your disc slides up like into them, you can't really do anything because you can't go over because you're like under it, but you can't go around because they're so wide. And sometimes you have to like pitch out like 40 feet away and concede a bogey. So the key here is distance. You got to get like past them onto this back side of the green to really give yourself a chance.
Just like that.
Sophia, we get along great, I say exactly what you're supposed to do. She does that, and then I look like a genius. This is like the easiest job in the world. Oh, man. So good shot for her. She can lay that up. She can run it. She can do whatever she wants. She's going to have the lead going into the 4th and final round. Nice shot for Lorentzen as well. So
yeah, she did find herself close to that aforementioned shrubbery. We'll see what she has to work with.
Yeah, Cat here. Long putt. Finish her round. Does not connect. So we'll see. We'll see if that's 11 under is going to be good enough to stay on the lead card.
Yeah, she was left with some awkward forehand hyzer shot, but got back into the circle.
Yeah, I would lay it up too if I was taking a 4-stroke lead into the final round. So bar frame here on hole 18, most likely. We'll give one more shout out to Yomira Valenzuela with the only birdie on hole 18 on the day.
That's
well
good.
done from her. And yeah, I'm very curious to look at this leaderboard, see who's on the lead card for round 4, and see who made the cut. Remember, only the top 8 scores going into round 4 will be sticking around to play it. Everybody else, see ya in the desert. Or wait, no, we're in the desert. See ya not in the I don't know. I can't that cut take us home, Emily. I can't talk anymore.
Our final round for our top 8 players is going to be over at the Innova course, so make sure you join us there for round 4. That will be dropping next week. You will not want to miss it. As you can see, Emily, Yale, and Chelsea snuck back up into that top 8. And we have some good golf here for our lead card and feature card heading into our final round.
1024 rated 11 down for Sofia Donnecke. I mean, that deserves a shout out. That was an incredible round that we just watched. Very well done. And cannot wait to see the finish. I'm sure we'll have an exciting battle in round 4 and see who takes this one home.
So make sure you tune in next week. We'll see you then.